Okay, I know we haven't started yet, but when did you watch Glee? Did you watch it as
I
it was
watched
coming
it
out?
as it was coming
Okay,
out.
I watched it like...
I only watched up until, like, when they graduated. Like, when they
Right.
went
Have you
to
never
New York.
watched?
No, I have.
Okay, just later.
I
Then.
rewatched it last year. And I watched it all the way through.
Okay.
Again.
I've watched... So the first time I watched it was, I believe, either my sophomore or junior year of high school. So, like, it was after it had all been done, I
Right.
believe. And I just watched it all, like, on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
All of it, like, all the way through. So I've watched it all the way through, I think, 3 times.
Yeah, same.
But
in total.
And then, like, a casual episode every so often, you know,
Right.
like random ones.
Yeah.
But I haven't actually fully rewatched it though in a few years. So I need to.
Yeah.
But before I say anything else, I should just intro us.
Yeah.
We can get into it. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Two Birds Both Stoned podcast. I'm Cailyn.
I'm Emily.
And we're back. We already were kind of talking about it, so we're doing Glee. You have been wanting.
Gleek's
you have
Rise.
been asking. You have been
The
demanding.
time has come.
The time
This
has come.
is just more. This is not a like.
We could do more.
Glee thorough episode. It's
Yeah.
a rankings.
It's a
episode.
ranking.
Yeah.
Yes, we're gonna rank our top 3 seasons, top 3 episodes, top 3 cast members, as in like characters, and then top 3 songs / performances with a good amount of honorable mentions.
Absolutely.
Because we could not pick 3, as any Gleeks would understand.
And the show, when you think about it, there are so many episodes per season, and there are 2 to 3 performances per episode. So it is like
an endless
list
Yeah.
of things that you can pick.
Oh yeah,
from.
even picking like the episodes was very hard. And again, like how I always say with these like ranking things, we're forgetting stuff. We're forgetting stuff
and
for
especially
sure.
with Glee, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's so much.
There's not like a song I don't like on Glee.
I know, and I feel like I would have had to like rewatch it recently to like know thoroughly like my top
my exact
3,
favorite. Yeah.
But
yeah,
this is definitely like
it's up there.
Yeah.
They're the ones that I thought
most
of.
memorable.
Yes, memorable.
Mhm.
That's a good way of putting it. But yeah, I watched. Oh, okay. I guess before we start, also because we are starting with seasons, our
Right.
favorite seasons. Because it's controversial. The last like 2
Right.
seasons when it was like kind of the new Glee Club.
Yeah, I was
how did
not
you
a big
feel?
fan of those 2 seasons. I didn't really
Mhm.
like them. I watched them though.
Yeah,
And I don't know.
I think I got more into them than most people.
Really.
Like,
I
I
just
like-
didn't like the new Glee Club that much.
I will say it's like not as good, obviously,
Right.
because you've built up so much time with the original cast, so and then like you got very quickly thrown into like an entire new cast, so it's a little like weird, but I don't know. I liked it. I like some songs that came out of it. I really liked actually the main girl. I can't even remember her. It was like Marley or something like that.
Yeah.
And the guy, like I liked the little like love like things going on. Like I still liked some of the drama. I don't think it can compare really. It just
No.
felt like a
It'll
new
never
show.
be what it was.
Yeah.
But it was
Like I
a
enjoyed
decent, yeah, there were some aspects to it that
Yeah.
I really liked. I liked seeing where they were after
Yeah.
high school too and like following them up, but
Right, and that's things I did like how it never was like the old cast completely disappeared. Like
No.
they would come back.
right.
So, and I mean like Finn was like their teacher.
Basically the whole time.
Yeah, so yeah. Anyways, I just kind of wanted to, because I know that's like a thing and I'm sure people will ask about
Yeah.
that.
So
yeah.
obviously the first 4 seasons are like what we're going to be focusing on, like the best
Mostly.
season. But I just mean like in terms of like
No,
our best
yeah.
seasons, like we're going to say top 4 are the 4 seasons, I believe, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, let's tell me your seasons. Let's go then. Let's just hear them.
Okay.
Do you want to just say all 3 and then I'll say all 3?
Okay, so number 3 for me is season 3.
Okay.
Love season 3.
Yeah.
Obviously so great.
Great season.
It's right before they graduate and then when they do graduate.
Mhm.
And so there's like a little bit of the New York like
Yeah,
excitement.
you get a little
They're
bit-
leaving, but
yeah.
it's still Glee.
There's change in the
Um,
air, but it's like exciting
yes.
change. Yeah.
I love that season. And there's so many good
Mhm.
performances on it and we will be discussing them coming up
Oh, of
soon.
course.
Coming in at number 2, season 1.
That's also my number
Literally,
2.
it is. I don't care. Like, what anyone said. Like, the pilot of Glee is, like, so one of the best episodes of Glee, and, like, absolutely. A pilot I've ever seen. Like, it's so funny and, like, well done. And the first season is so classic.
Yeah, I think my two favorite pilots in, like, TV are the Glee pilot and the Gilmore Girls pilot.
Really?
Like, it's just such a good pilot, like, for a show. And it's funny that season 1 is also my number 2 on my list, because it's like, you can't put it at the top because it just gets so much better.
Because there's still so much coming for it.
But it's like literally an amazing like, so much happens.
Go off the top of my head, Quinn Fabray giving birth at the end while Bohemian Rhapsody is playing.
Crazy.
Like, Run Joey Run, like Jesse St. James.
It gives
like
us so
we
much.
have so much plot in there. The Terry plot. She is literally one of the funniest characters too.
I can't.
I love her, Mr. Shu's wife, who's like crazy.
Freak.
God, it's so good. So anyways, number 2 is season 1.
Yes.
And number 1 for me is season 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm shocked that's not yours.
It's not.
That has Rocky Horror. It has all of the big hitters.
Great.
Britney. Like, this is when Glee was, like, in its peak for me.
Music-wise, for sure.
It has the big hitters that and it's when we get Sam. It's when we get Rory, I think. Like, all of these side characters who play a big impact.
That end up being really big.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, this was the era of the Glee Project. Which did you watch that?
The Glee Project?
It was like basically this reality TV competition for actors and like singers and dancers to like go on this reality TV like trial school thing to be on Glee.
Oh, to be on the show?
So, like,
I haven't. I don't know what this is.
If you get in the bottom 2, you have to have a sing off, and whoever like sings better stays. And like,
oh my God, it's Drag Race, but for
basically,
Glee.
And whoever wins. The show
Glee.
gets to be on Glee.
Oh my God, I
wish
wish I would.
And so, like, the people from the Glee Project are on the last season, and it's the guy with the dreadlocks who's, like...
Oh, yeah,
and the Irish guy.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's wild. I didn't know that. That's really cool,
It's so good.
And
there's
they're really good. Like, they're
too.
talented.
Yeah. I can't remember her name. There's just, like, so many people.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I did not... The more you know. I had no idea.
Anyways, there was just so much to it that I was like, this is when I was, like, enthralled with Glee.
That makes sense.
It's at the top of my mind.
I get it.
I'm so scared to hear yours.
I mean, they're not... Only one of them we haven't talked about. Okay. So, my number 3 is season 6. The last season.
Cailyn!
I know. No, okay, listen, I have reasons.
No.
I have reasons. Again, like I said, I liked the new cast. I did. At first, it was really hard for me, and I was like, this is, like, just too different. But I am somebody, I was just talking to somebody about this yesterday. I am somebody who, like, can really, like, my mind, like, I am in that world. You know what I mean? So, like, it just felt like the natural progression. I was like, yeah, of course. Like, I was just so in it that I was just so deeply in all of these characters that I love. Like, I really liked it. Like, I will say, I think all of the music is better in the earlier seasons. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that, like, it's obvious. But, like, plot-wise, I wanted it to be higher because I also, like, season 6, like, really kind of, like, reeled it back because they knew they were ending. So they, like, reeled back a little bit, and it does feel a little bit rushed, obviously, but they brought up the main cast, like, the old cast in a lot in the last few episodes in the last season. Yeah. And since I did really like the new characters, and obviously I love the old ones, I liked how much I got to see them together in the last season, and it also just felt really wholesome, like, closing, like, the chapter, even though it was, like, sad. I don't know. I'm a sucker for, like, finales, so I think maybe that's why it had to, like, be in my top 3. Like, I liked how it all just, like, came together in the end. I'm not gonna, like, it could have ended way better, you know, it deserved better, but for what we got, I'm happy with it.
There was, like, no follow-up with, like, the plot, though. Like, they would make so many things happen and then just, like,
it's because it got so suddenly, like, canceled, basically. So, but I knew that one was going to be controversial.
What's your number 2?
So my number 2 was season 1, which we agreed on. I don't really have much more to say on that. It's just 3. It's just a classic. Yeah. Like, my number 1 is season 3.
Oh.
And for, like, the reasons you said before about season 3. Like, I really like that it's most of their like senior year and like that excitement going into like, and it's all of that. I also love that this is the season that they got in like the fight and then they split into new directions and the treble tones.
Oh my god.
You remember that?
Love.
That's everything.
Of course I remember
and
that.
Also one of my favorite love arcs in all of Glee starts at like, it's like, this is the, well, it technically starts at the end of, it technically starts at the end of season 2, but it's like mainly in season 3. Sam and Mercedes.
Oh, I love that.
Love that arc.
No, yeah.
So much. And this is like when, because I think the first time we kind of get a hint of it is like the end of season 2, but then like season 3 is when people know about them because it was secret at first.
Right.
Season 3 is like when you get, and I just, oh my God. I was just obsessed with that.
I loved them together. And they stayed together through
for a while,
like
almost the end of season 4.
And they kind of get back together in season 5.
Yeah, they stay like friends.
But he like tries to win her back in season 6.
Yeah, no, like, and that's like,
yeah,
I just like love, like, oh, people don't talk about them enough.
No,
like it makes my heart swell.
I know,
like, I love them.
I love them.
But it does make me sad that kind of the reason they broke up was because she didn't want to have sex with him yet. She didn't feel ready. Remember, that was one of the reasons. And then he was like, okay, then this isn't gonna work. What is this thing now? But it's fine. The rest of it was really cute.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that's it. That's my season.
Love.
But that wasn't too bad.
No.
I know that we're gonna disagree with the 6.
I can't.
I get it. And I came in prepared.
Like you knew.
I knew.
But yeah.
My number 3 cast member, or not it's character.
Yeah.
Santana.
Okay, wait. First, can we just say like this like,
oh, it's stacked.
Cast is stacked, and
it was
in
hard.
The best way though, because it's all people you never knew beforehand.
Yep.
Like they're all basically, besides like Jane Lynch and I guess Matthew Morrison.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one knew Finn, Rachel, whatever.
So this is like your only opinion on them.
And they are these characters like forever, no matter what role they're playing.
It's
like,
the Harry Potter effect.
Yeah, literally the Harry Potter effect.
Yeah.
Like Lea Michele is still Rachel Berry on Broadway doing Fanny Girl. Funny Girl.
Literally. Fanny Bryce. I can't talk about
like that is crazy. Anyways, they really casted and created a world.
No, they really did.
Like these characters are real in my mind.
Right, Santana.
One of the best characters. She's on my list.
Yeah, she is iconic.
She's one of the best characters
Bad
ever.
Fucking bitch. Her like whole character development with her like sexuality and like with Brittany, like just obsessed.
Never seen it before
ahead
on TV.
of its time.
Literally like changed so many people's lives. Like it was so good. She's also the funniest character ever.
Oh yeah, she's so funny. And she delivered some of the best songs in Glee.
Yeah, oh absolutely. Like she's in any song she was on was gold. When she sang Valerie, Amy Winehouse cover.
Come on.
The Boy Is Mine.
That
is one of my favorite. River Deep, Mountain High.
Brown Murky Mountain. No, that wasn't her.
That was
Mercedes. No. Who sang that?
That was like a rival Glee Club.
Oh.
No. The Glee Club did sing that.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I don't remember who did it though. But
they all did.
Oh, okay. I love
at the beginning they were like, they're all in wheelchairs and they're like, this one's for you, Artie. And then they're like, rolling.
That is on fucking
literally at the beginning of the song it goes, this one's for you, Artie. I'll play it. I'm dead fucking serious.
Some shit that they would pull is insane.
No, and it would not fly today.
When Puck fucking sang Fat Bottom Girls like the girl that was like plus size and he was like Fat Bottom Girls, you make my fucking world go round. And she starts like crying.
Yes.
I would
wait.
Kill myself.
This one's for you, Artie.
Left a good job.
No.
Like
no.
Some of the shit they say on that show, like specifically Santana, like
Holy
what
fuck.
makes her such a good character is how quick-witted she is and like the way she like
delivers
says things.
Yeah.
Like when she goes on her rants and just like goes off on Rachel
and when she
or
starts
Kurt,
going when she
like,
switches to Spanish.
Yes.
so good.
And she always has the most iconic, like, memorable moments. Like the fight with her and Quinn when she's like, she's a mother. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
She is everything. She is everything.
She's so good.
And she's beautiful. Like,
she's gorgeous.
R.I.P. to the.
God, that is so fucking
I know.
horrible.
It's so. I know. We can't get into the Glee curse.
No, that is so sad.
Yeah. My number 2, which I know must be on your list also, Sue Sylvester.
Yeah, she's on my list.
If she is not in your top 3,
you're not watching Glee.
You're not watching Glee.
She is one of the best written characters on TV.
Every time I think of her, I think of the scene when she's when she's destroying the office and the music
smashes shit.
And she's like, just like
screaming, and she just shoves someone down the stairs.
She like throws a child across the hallway by his backpack. And like the music in that part is so good, and Shu and the principal's faces are just like, and then like later it cuts to like Shu talking to the coach, and he's like, it was crazy, you should have seen it. And then she comes in, and there's one part where she takes a medicine ball and tries to throw it, but it's too heavy, and she just like kicks it. Holy fuck. It is probably one of my favorite scenes in all of Glee.
So fucking
her one-liners. There is a part in when they sing Toxic, and she goes, it's a Britney Spears sex riot.
Oh my god, yes, I forgot about that.
But
I do have to say, why was Mr. Shu doing that with them?
No, yeah.
And why did he choreograph that?
I know.
He just wanted to pipe Emma.
He's hot, though.
That's disgusting.
I know, we've discussed this before, but... And I'm like, my number 1 is Mr. Shu. No, I'm kidding.
I wouldn't put it past
If it was...
I wouldn't put it past
that would be kind of crazy. No. Number 1...
what's your number 1?
Mercedes.
Love. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
she's on my list, too.
Yeah, do we have the same?
We have the same list, just in different order.
That was such a bad high five, but period.
Same brain,
literally. Yeah, Mercedes, I mean, I think for me, like, in ways, I just, like, related to her a lot, so I think that's why she made my one, like, specifically, like, number 1 spot. Because at first I actually had her at number 3, and that it just, like, shifted, but then I was like, no.
She impacted you.
Yeah, I just, like, loved her character. I love so many of the songs.
She's genuinely one of the best singers on the show.
Her vocals are insane.
She's incredible.
She's incredible, and I just, like... I don't know. I love that she, like, I mean, even just in general, like, Glee was so ahead of its time with so much stuff. Like, when do you ever see, like, one of the plus-size characters, especially, like, a black plus-size character getting, like,
a record deal?
Yeah,
and,
but
like,
also, like, her, like, love interest. Like, she actually had real love interest. Like, it wasn't, like, a joke. Like, obviously they do stuff like that, too, but, like,
but they
it's just
explain it, and they, like...
It's so ahead of its time with, like, that sort of thing, so I loved, like, seeing her in that. I don't know.
Yeah, especially like her and Sam.
No, yeah, because that's like that's a real love arc. Like, and it's not like sexualized. It's not like
it's in a normal, healthy way.
Yeah, it's just literally normal.
Yeah,
I love it. It's so good.
It's so good.
Yeah. So those are my top 3. I'm curious to see what your order is then.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So my number 3 is Mercedes.
Okay.
Like we said, like one of the best characters on the show. The Tots plot.
Yes,
when she fights for the Tots. Literally so fucking funny. But she also, her character just addresses so many things in such a real way that it was like so relatable.
She does feel like one of the most real people
like she
in the
feels
show.
like someone I would know.
Yeah.
And I literally, like, every performance she does is good. Like, she's never done a bad song.
She doesn't miss.
I've never heard a song where I'm like, ugh, I don't like this part.
No,
like,
she does
she's
not
always
miss.
good.
Yeah. She deserved the Rachel Berry treatment.
She did.
Yeah.
And
she knew she did.
At least she got, like, I'm glad that they gave her, like, a record deal at the end. And she was like,
yes, absolutely.
But my Bust Your Windows out the car.
Oh, it's one of my, like,
and the plot in general, that she was, like, in love with Kurt, and she did it because she thought Kurt was in love with Rachel Berry is the funniest. Like, that sold me when I was watching the show.
Yeah, I was watching, and that's like season
very
1.
Early. That's like one of the first episodes.
Well, I was last night, like, I was doing some research because I need to refresh. I was watching a bunch of, like, the clips, and I watched the Bust Your Windows thing, and it showed the part before, like, her being, like,
pissed off.
So yeah, but it's funny because she's like, so when are we just gonna make it official?
I know.
And Kurt's like, no, bitch. It's so
He's
funny.
like, make what official?
He's like, He literally says, I'm in love with somebody else for years now, or something like that. And it's just like, how did you not know that boy was gay? How did we not know? Well, I know. How did she not know?
No, yeah.
So good. Yeah, all her plot lines are just really, really good.
She's so funny too. Yeah, and I love like the competition between her and Rachel.
Yeah.
Like,
no, me too.
Their dynamic is so good.
Yeah.
Number 2 for me is Santana.
Okay, this is what I was kind of expecting.
It was tough though because Quinn is like also one of my favorite characters, and I thought she would make the list. But like when I thought about it, like my favorite people to watch,
there were more moments.
Mercedes and Santana, because they wrote Quinn off. Yeah. Because her and Ryan Murphy in real life got into like a disagreement or something, or they just didn't get along on set. Yeah. And so he wrote her character off, and Santana took over her spot.
That's wild.
It's like a thing. Yeah.
That's crazy. And also though, I will say, like, I feel like when I think of Quinn, I know obviously she has like a redemption arc, but I think of her as kind of the bitch.
But I love that. I love a villain.
You do. Like,
and I love I don't know, but Santana was kind of like that too. Like she was always kind of like in a bad way
for some reason. I don't know why. I think the difference for me between them was Santana for some, like, I felt like, but she's gonna protect the people that are close to her, you know, like Santana has got their back. Right. Quinn feels a little bit like she's gonna throw you under the bus.
But
I don't know why. Maybe that's not like accurate. Well, I know, and that's what I'm saying. She does have a redemption arc, but when I think of her, that's like still kind of what I think of. I guess I just hold grudges.
But anyway, Santana is so like, she is the show.
No, she
like
is
when I think of like iconically moments, she's in almost every single one of them.
Absolutely.
And when she and Brittany do the, like, they go to the dentist and it's Carl who's dating Emma.
Yeah.
And then they go under and they do the Britney Spears.
Yes.
Like it's so
good. It's so good.
Obsessed.
And then obviously
number one is Sue.
I knew it was gonna be her for you.
Like genuinely one of the best written characters on TV.
Absolutely.
She's genius.
There are so
and they can't get
moments.
Away with like any of the things. Like,
no,
do you remember when she started the Minorities Club? And she just like started calling everyone out and was like, oh
like,
my
but
God.
Why? Like, I wish we could still do that.
No,
like,
it's so funny. Like that shit was so
because you know it wasn't
funny.
in any like. It's making fun of people that like would actually do shit like that. Like it's not like they're being serious.
No.
Like it's so. God, it's so funny.
It's so funny.
God, Sue Sylvester. I would be fucking terrified of her though.
Oh my God, horrifying.
Horrifying.
But I will say, honorable mention for me is Nene Leakes as Coach Roz.
I almost put Roz as one of my like, not as my, but I thought about her because she was fucking hilarious.
When she was like, I had a bronze medal in solo synchronized swimming. Did you even know that was a thing? Like what?
So funny. So funny.
God, they just wrote the funniest characters on that.
They really, really did. So good.
I'm so scared to see your episodes though.
I think mine are low-key kind of basic.
Should we do 1 and 1?
Yeah, let's go back and forth on these ones. So number 3, you want to go first?
No, you go.
Okay. My number 3 is the Born This Way episode.
So
it's I Feel Pretty Unpretty, and I know you love them.
Oh my fucking god, that's my cry song.
Yeah, and also like the like the Born This Way performance with the t-shirts. I don't know. It's like
when you think of
the
a
nose
moment,
job,
you think of that.
Right. It's just like there's a lot going on in that episode, and I think of it really like it's like an iconic episode in my head.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I guess.
And all of those performances were iconic.
They're just like, it just sticks out. And like even just like the picture of them all in the white shirts is so funny, but also like iconic. I don't know.
It's so memorable.
Yeah, it's just a memorable one. My other two I feel like closer like feelings towards, but that one I just like was like I have to like put that one on there. Yeah. Okay, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is the Britney episode.
So
it's
good.
Just like one that I always put on, and it's good. It's always a good episode. Like I can rewatch it anytime. But it also, when it aired, we were all like
gagged.
Oh my God,
gagged.
It was so good. The performances.
Brittany S. Pierce.
Them just like going to the dentist office, but also this is gonna sound so scary.
What?
Lea Michele when she does the Britney Spears "Hit Me Baby One More Time." And she's in like the sporty outfit, and she's in like the sports bra and the like.
Wait, when she's trying to be sexy?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
like when she's like under anesthesia and she's.
Oh, I was thinking
doing the music video in her head.
Yeah, sorry. I was thinking of, remember when she did, I think it was maybe Hit Me With Your Best Shot, and she was trying to be sexy for the teacher that didn't think she was sexy. Yeah. Sorry. Anyways, though.
But yes. She was wearing like.
It got so bright.
She wears like a sports bra and like these sweatpants.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rachel.
No, she looked so good.
Wait, I kind of want to see.
I'll pull it up.
Oh, I do remember this performance, but I don't remember like that outfit. I remember this outfit.
Oh, baby, baby.
Yeah, no, she's slaying.
No, she looks so good.
She looks really good. The bangs, like,
like she was having her moment.
Oh my God. Okay, wait, yeah. No, she's having a moment. It's the it's Britney. It's the Britney spirit.
Baby, baby. Yeah, hey, yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, she's giving like they captured the vibe of like the song and the music video so good.
Yeah, no, they like really did it justice.
Yeah.
Rachel,
Fucking Jesse.
You Glee kids are impossible to work on. You're always moving around when you're under.
I forgot that they all were like sending each other basically to this place
to the
just
dentist
to go
to do
under.
it, to go under. Yeah.
That's so fucking
Oh
funny.
God. No, but she was so hot in that.
Love. My number 2 is, it's called Original Song. It's,
oh yeah. Oh, I know.
Episode. I'm pretty sure they're in New
That's
York,
your favorite
right?
episode?
It's my second favorite because one song.
Loser Like Me. My Cup. Oh my God, yeah.
Like,
hell to the no. I forgot about that.
Like this song.
Hell to the no.
Like Mercedes.
Always delivering.
Always delivering. Like, and also I fucking love Loser Like Me.
No, yeah. Loser
It's
Like Me was also a cultural moment.
It's
I can still
so
picture the
good.
performance like
No, me too, with
frame
the
by
slushy
frame in my head.
things.
Yeah. Oh my
No,
God.
like that.
And when
it also gave us Trouty Mouth.
right. And when Santana goes, I don't care.
Oh yeah. I don't care. Just go ahead, hate on me.
I don't care. That's always the best part of the song.
Santana is always delivering.
Yes.
It just like and also that song I feel like as a fan was such like
also them going to New York was such a big deal.
That's what I'm saying.
They've
like,
been building that shit up for months.
Exactly. Like if you were like a fan of the show, watching the show, like that episode is such like a moment
for
them.
them.
So much is going on. Obviously, all the songs, it's fun to hear them doing like not covers,
right?
Like just because it's different, and you're like, oh wow, and like
and
the songs they wrote were
for
funny.
a while, right?
Right,
and you wanted to,
yeah, the headband song was also
oh
really
yeah,
funny. My headband. I fucking love. I'm kind of surprised.
My cup, saying what's up to
it's
my
kind of good. Bye. Like I'm kind of surprised that she wasn't on either of our top characters. She would have been number
close. 4 for me.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I love that also that neither of us had Rachel. We all love Rachel, but we all know she is not.
She really is that girl though in that show.
No, I mean she is, but it's like
unfortunately,
yeah. But
she's crazy.
Yeah, she's crazy. But we love that bitch.
But we love her.
But yeah, that was my number 2. It's just like, yeah, I fucking love that episode. It's so good.
Okay, my number 2. This episode of Glee I can watch anytime, any day, anytime, anywhere, any place.
Why am I scared?
However many times I feel like it. Rocky Horror Glee episode.
Absolutely.
That is my number 2.
100%.
Literally. Those it was so fun seeing them in a Halloween setting, doing characters like that, playing different, like, it was so...
I'm just a sweet
like, she was... Her doing that role,
from
she was so good.
Transylvania.
Another reason Mercedes delivered. Her as Frankenfurter was so good.
Everything she touches is gold.
Brad and Janet as Finn and Rachel. Like, it was just so perfect. All of the songs were so good, except worst part, Mr. Shu singing to Emma.
I love that part.
Touch me. And he's like, takes off his shirt and like.
I love that part.
Ew.
I love that part. I love that song. When I was
sick in the head for
when
that.
I was going through the list of like what to make my songs, that was in the running. Touch me.
You're so scary.
It's so good.
Oh
it's so good. And Mr. She was hot. I don't care what anyone says.
No.
Yeah.
That's so uncomfortable.
No.
He's so scary.
No. I mean, yeah, of course, if he was a real teacher, oh my God, he should be arrested. But
he dated Leah Michelle in real life before they filmed.
Okay, but how old were they?
I don't know.
Probably old enough. They're actors. It's not like she was actually in high school.
No, I know. But I just mean the drama continues.
Oh, well, yeah, there's always tea. But I don't know.
Anyways, Rocky Horror, one of the best episodes of Glee, hands down. I remember I used to, like, when I would just go on the treadmill and walk, I would watch Rocky Horror Glee in October.
I mean, we could just
Halloween.
keep the ball rolling because my number one is Rocky Horror.
Oh, that's your number one?
Yeah, it's my number one.
It was going to be in your top 3, I knew it.
It had to. It's number one. I was like, when we sat down to just like get ready, the first thing I started playing was the Rocky Horror one, just because it's like.
Them releasing the separate album, I immediately bought it.
Iconic.
I bought it on iTunes. I ran down to our basement computer.
Oh, yeah, it was genius, like, marketing and writing for them also. Like, also, so good.
The fact that the singles from the episode would be on iTunes after the episode aired.
God, they were so
you could
smart.
buy them. I would always buy them.
Oh, yeah, they were so smart.
My mom was like, why are we buying this? Like,
I need it.
And I was like, no, I need
it. Yeah, no, it's so good. It's, I mean, we've said so much about it. The Rocky Horror one, I really want to go to a live show of Rocky Horror. I want to get, like, the V.
Mm-hmm. But also, Kurt's makeup in that when he's
crazy.
When he's the butler.
Yeah.
Insane.
The hair, like the wig thing.
So scary.
But it was just really fun to see them like
do a musical.
Do something else. Yeah. Like it's a kind of a break in the plot.
Yeah.
And obviously stuff still happens, but it's like pretty much a break, and you get to just see them you just get to see them in a different situation.
This is also the episode where Sue pretends to be on board with it, so she goes undercover to get videos of them for her news segment to like scare people into stop funding the arts because they're like putting on like sexual plays like Rocky Horror.
Sue's so fucking funny.
There's just so many good side plots.
So much good stuff. But yeah, so then what's your number one?
My number one is Journey to Regionals.
Okay.
So it's their very first time performing in a competition, and it is the big episode. They're facing Vocal Adrenaline.
It's the end of season 1, right?
Is the end of season 1, and
Jesse St. James. God.
And Quinn is like
giving birth,
about to go into labor when they're performing, and then she goes into labor right after they hear. Rhapsody. Right after they hear the first school go on. So then Vocal Adrenaline performs Bohemian Rhapsody and Quinn goes into labor, and it is the way it's edited is it's like flashes of Quinn giving birth, pushing out a literal child, like screaming, and then it's Jesse St. James going, "Mama!" Ooh, and she's like, like giving birth, like
the best
it
scene.
Is crazy. I do want to say I feel like a really good drag performance is that version of Bohemian Rhapsody, but doing the Quinn giving birth part with it.
That would be so good.
Steal that, anyone. But it's like I feel like that would be so funny.
No, it's genius.
But that episode, and it's when they do Highway Run. What's that song called? Faithfully. That is one of their best performances.
Yeah, it is good.
When they all come in together and they do the harmonies at the end.
Yeah.
And also just when it's the opening and it's Rachel and Finn walking down the hallway.
That is
together, down the aisle together and like looking at each other, and they all, and the curtain goes up
Oh my heart. I need to. I
like,
think this,
you know,
this
like,
is gonna send me. I'm about to rewatch Glee.
It's so
like I'm about to because it's been a few years, and right now I need to feel those emotions again because I really like that show. Makes me emotional.
No, me too. I go
in so many different ways.
Yeah. Oh,
highs and lows. Like
many different highs and lows. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a good. Yeah.
So that's my number one.
That is a really good one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, we're on to the big one.
Performances. Holy
performances
shit.
and songs.
My list is so good. You're not ready.
We have top 3, but then we're also gonna go through some honorable mentions, especially because I think we're gonna have time too. So I have
so many honorable mentions.
Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, let's go first. Why am I'm like nervous.
Okay, I'll go first. My number 3.
Are we going back and forth?
Yeah.
Okay.
My number 3 is one of my favorite moments from the show. It's Kurt and Mercedes performing 4 Minutes when they joined the Cheerios and they quit Glee Club because they aren't getting any singing time.
Yes.
They joined the Cheerios.
Yep.
And Sue gives them this giant performance with all of the different cheerleaders.
Yep.
And they do 4 minutes. And it is so
good.
Good. Their voices together were so good.
Can we play? Can I see a little bit of it?
Yes.
I haven't watched it in so long, but it's so good.
It's so fucking good. I'm out of time and all I got is 4 minutes.
Kurt,
4 minutes.
Kurt is also so talented.
Oh, Kurt is also one of my. He probably would have been my top 5.
Yeah, he's so fucking funny and good.
6, 7, 8.
God, even just the way it starts, the trumpets, the setting.
I know the fucking marching band in the gym.
Ian's into it. He's like, yeah. They're iconic for this too.
And the Glee Club just watching it and not knowing they didn't know.
So they're gagged as
They're gagged.
Fuck. I forgot that they didn't know. Like this is like their announcement.
Yes. I want somebody to speed it up for me, then take it down slow.
Like this Cheerios performance is better than half the shit the Glee Club would do.
Ever.
Everything.
Ever.
Like
like she fucking deserved to be on Cheerios.
I know.
If you want it, you already got it.
Mr. Shoe. Why is this show
not now?
So good?
Bring it up. Yes, Quinn living for it.
Quinn is literally like, you better work.
She's like, you better. Don't be a hey, Madonna.
We gotta get him a
hop. Tick tock, tick tick, tick tock.
Santana being obviously one of the,
like,
I'm out of breath. I am out of breath because.
And that is why it's my number motherfucking 3. Like, there's no performance that, like.
Damn, mine isn't as good.
And period.
It's like that. Like, this show should not be allowed to be as good as it is.
No, it really is so good. And I just don't think people who haven't seen it
they don't get it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you don't like Glee, you have not watched it.
You just need to give it time because it's really so well written.
Oh my god, it's so good. Okay.
I need to know your number 2.
My number 3.
Oh, number 3. My bad.
You're not even gonna. Okay.
It's gonna be something sad.
No, it's not sad. But it's from one of the newer seasons.
No.
I had to put representation for those ones because I knew you wouldn't, and I did like them. And this song, when I first started thinking about them, it stuck out, and I think it's really good. And it's a mashup of Nasty and Rhythm Nation. And I'm gonna. It's Marley, and I think the guy's name was Jake, and he's so hot. And
Puck's little brother.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It is so good.
Oh, I remember this.
There's one specific part. God, he's so hot. How were they allowed to do this in high school?
They shouldn't be.
I also had really low expectations for her singing this song, but I think she kind of ate.
Yeah.
I need to go to the part that. Watch how she moves.
The only nasty thing I like
is a nasty groove.
Will this one do?
This part is my favorite part.
'Cause privacy is my middle name. My last name is control. No, my first name ain't Baby. It's Janet. Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
And then this is crazy because I feel like, what's going on here? How did we get here and where are we? Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, why is she behind a fence?
Yeah,
there's just a lot. I know it's probably like the music video, but they're really.
No, I remember.
They're really hot. Like, they're really, really hot.
Yeah.
And I think that I just needed to have some representation in my top 3 for the newer season because people don't talk about it enough. And I can't
believe that's your top 3 though. There's so many.
I know. And there are ones that I definitely could have put above it, but I needed to put a newer season 1 in there. It's so good. I love the mashup. I think it goes together really well. They're hot, they're slaying, they sound good. And that's it. My other 2 are obviously from older seasons, and all of my honorable mentions I think are from older seasons. But I needed to throw one in. Okay? Fine. And I need you guys to respect that, and that song is good.
Okay.
Thank you. Your number 2.
Okay, my number 2. Mainly because of its iconicness in addition to the song, the video. And that is Run, Joey, Run.
Oh, classic.
Like, because Rachel set all 3 of them up.
It's so fucked. She is crazy.
The male lead in this video without telling them that the other people are also cast in it, and then shows it in front of the entire Glee club. And she had like affairs with all 3 of them.
That is so
like
that
is
up.
Crazy. And they were all so mad.
But she was like, "This is about to make me look so cool
hot
and hot." Yeah, like she was like, "I'm gonna look so."
Also,
wanted.
Santana and Brittany playing the angels at the beginning when they're like,
so good. Run, Joey, run.
And also,
Joey,
just the video is so camp.
Did you just hear me?
Yeah, you sounded like the guy, Jesse St. James.
That's a really big compliment.
It was so campy, though.
No, yeah, it was.
With the pedophile teacher playing the dad with the gun, and he's like,
and her like everything about the way she acted
it. Yes.
It wasn't his fault. He means so much to me. She's like twitching.
She's so dramatic. Like, and it's just so well done.
I know. I wish I could live my life.
It's scarily accurate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, of course, her character would act like that.
Yeah,
you know?
It's so, like...
It's so to the T.
And also, she's like, what did she think was going to happen when she presented that to them?
Right.
And she thought that they were just going to be like, okay.
They were going to be like, oh, that's cunt. Like, no.
They're going to freak the fuck out. And then that's embarrassing.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. That's a good.
Anyways,
really
yeah,
good.
that's my second one. I had to just put some I know there's so many I could have chosen.
Yeah.
But I also felt like I needed to represent like the earlier seasons and also the ones that were more visual, not just like
them
song.
Performing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah, I will say I think that also is kind of like Nasty Rhythm Nation one. I wanted one that had like a scene that wasn't just like them dancing.
Yeah.
So like I did that one because my other 2 performance-wise, well, debatable for the first one, but they're more just them like walking around.
Yeah.
Like, so my number 2 is Rumor Has It Someone Like You.
Oh,
mashup. The Trouble Tones.
Yeah.
That's that season.
Oh,
where
I remember.
Yep.
Santana and Mercedes are on the Trouble Tones.
That like,
it's
performance-wise,
so
like, yeah, you know, there's not, it's the regular, like, regional sort of performance where they're in dress. Like, nothing crazy as far as that goes.
Yeah.
But, like, vocally and, like, the mashup, I think, goes together so well.
And their voices.
I mean, it's the best one. The people in the Trouble Tones were what? Mercedes. It was, like, most of the girls. Like, Mercedes, Quinn, Santana. It was
Brittany.
And that other girl. There wasn't that other girl that, like, was kind of a bad singer.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't remember her name.
Sugar.
Yes. Yeah. She was on it too. But yeah, it was like, oh my God, they slayed.
No, so good.
They fucking slayed.
So good.
So hard. Anytime those girls were singing together, you knew it was going to be good.
Right.
Santana and Mercedes.
Yeah. Always.
Everything.
Santana and Mercedes, if they touch a song, it's golden.
It's gold. Yep.
Okay, my number 1 is also the Trouble Tones. Survivor, I Will Survive.
That almost it's my honorable mention.
That is my
unreal
all-time favorite song and performance.
It's so good.
Also the set.
No, it's beautiful. The chandeliers. The way the dresses like poof when they turn.
Yes.
It's everything.
Like Like, I would learn this dance.
Brittany.
Like, this mashup.
God, them dancing together. Queens.
Hot. Shelby!
God, that whole plot is crazy. There's so many plots in Glee.
It's so good. I could run a marathon and only listen to this on repeat and get through it.
To fucking God. God, whoever was making these mashups, like writers,
they did not get paid enough.
They didn't. None of the writers on Glee got paid enough.
Did you just see that? Sam smiling and cheering on Mercedes.
No, go back. I'm gonna
cry. On the sidelines.
No, I'm gonna cry.
I just got chills. No, Cailyn, I got chills. That was so sweet. Because he knows she's eating. I have chills. Goosebumps.
No, you guys don't get it. The way he looks at her didn't happen yet. They don't get it. But it's really, really sweet. You have to know the history.
They're so
I literally am crying. The fall.
Like,
at the end.
hands down, one of the best like, it
I'm
is, in my opinion, the best performance.
I'm out of breath.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
There's just so much to it.
There is so much to it.
It's so good.
Oh my God.
They all look beautiful. They sound incredible.
The Sam moment put it over the top.
Sam moment.
I
forgot that happened until now. Yeah.
Oh, he loved her. He really
did.
did.
He was cheering her on.
He really loved her. I can't do this. I genuinely can't do this right now.
No.
Well, God. My number one.
You going, God.
My number one. I think you'll agree in a way. Obviously, it's not your number one, but I think you're gonna like it. No.
Thank God.
No, it's not. But it's way calmer than yours. But one, I think, of the sexiest performances in all of Glee.
Sexiest?
It's not toxic.
Is it Don't Stand So Close to Me?
No.
You love that one.
I do. It's in my honorable mentions. Don't stand so young, girl. I should have put that as number one, but it's not. It is.
We all come here for different reasons. Maybe you want to see how fast you can go.
Don't just wait. Be patient. Be patient.
Cailyn.
It is Smooth Criminal.
Oh yeah. No, this is a good one. Are you kidding?
And the fact that
Santana was so hot in that.
They're both gay, and this is the sexiest, most tension. I thought they were gonna fuck at the end of this. And they're both gay. And it's just y'all were you wanted to fuck.
Can we watch the whole thing?
Oh, we're going to.
And the cellos?
Yes, them circling. They're gonna fuck after that.
She's like, wait a minute.
Literally. And he's hot. Yes, he is. The cello, they're so into it, the strings.
Hey, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
You guys need to watch this performance. You need to, because they're in a circle of chairs and there's cellos in the middle and they're circling, and it's just they want to I feel they're gonna make out at any second. My heart's racing again. God, and Santana again. She's in the best of everything.
God, I really forgot about this.
It's unreal. Come on.
No, it's giving me tension in a good way.
I know. The way he moves the chair. I have chills.
I was better.
You weren't even close.
I was better.
Fuck. Crazy.
God.
Sorry.
I literally forget sometimes.
I am out of breath. I have no more air in my lungs.
No.
Because of how good that was.
Wow.
That was my number one.
Yeah, I get that.
I feel that one's fully justified. That is one of it. When I think of my favorite Glee songs, I knew immediately that was number one.
Yeah.
Because I listen to that, and I'm sorry, Mom, and people who don't like it when I say this, but all of the songs I just mentioned are better than the originals. These Glee versions are, I will say it, and I will say it again and again and again. These are better than the originals.
I'm going to say that with 4 minutes, for sure.
Absolutely. No, all of them. All of the ones.
I have so many honorable mentions.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through them.
Okay. Bust Your Windows, obviously.
That is
No
one of
Air.
Mine.
Where Finn and Rachel sing No Air together.
Yes, so good.
Proud Mary, obviously.
Proud Mary, keep on turning.
Jump.
Turn.
When they do the mattress thing and they're like,
oh my God, yes.
I distinctly remember for Christmas one year, I got an iPod Nano and I got new rollerblades. And the first thing I bought was the Glee CD.
Period.
And I was listening to Jump and rollerblading in my grandma's house.
In the house? Not in the house. Oh,
yeah.
That's real. On Christmas.
She loved it. Yeah.
That's fair.
Smile. Also.
Yeah, so good.
Don't Rain on My Parade. Obviously a classic. You Can't Always Get What You Want. When they did that at like sectionals or something, so good. Or maybe not. I think that was just like.
I think they were just singing it somewhere.
Never mind. Yeah. The Madonna episode, Express Yourself.
So good.
So good. Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Oh, so good. I would like to point out that Emily didn't like type out a list for this. She already had a playlist.
This is my playlist.
Yeah, she already had one.
All of the Rocky Horror.
Yeah, period.
Me Against the Music, Strong. All of the Britney episodes. Like when Artie sang Stronger.
So good.
So good.
Artie is like low-key underrated.
Yeah.
He is real, and the fact, because obviously he's not actually in a wheelchair, and you know the episode where like he has like a vision that he's not
he can
dance, and he's
really
he is a really good dancer.
Yeah.
So he's underrated for sure.
Toxic, Only Exception.
Wait, you like Toxic? Shoe Sexy?
The song I like. Like when they're singing
and
it.
the performance.
No, my God, no.
Mm-hmm.
Forget You, Marry You, when they do that for Bert's wedding.
So sweet.
Thriller, Heads Will Roll.
That's on mine too.
Mashup.
Yep.
PYT.
Oh, yeah.
So
the Thriller, Heads Will Roll mashup, though, is underrated. Maybe not underrated. People talk about it a lot, but it's like everyone should know about that.
Yeah.
It's
also,
so
all
good.
of the Fleetwood Mac cover ones are so good. And, of course, Loser Like Me.
Duh.
Animal by the Warblers.
The Warblers, amazing.
Somewhere Only We Know, Blaine, so good. I Feel Pretty Unpretty, my crying song.
Yeah, of course.
What else? I Say a Little Prayer, obviously classic.
The moment I wake up.
I don't know. I feel like those are all of mine. I'm trying to think. That's my
off the top. Okay, well then I have some that we didn't mention, so perfect. That we have different ones. Summer Nights, Mercedes and Sam. Again, I fucking love them, and I think they like killed that, and it's so cute because they pretty much just like recreated the actual like scene from the movie, and it was really cute.
Yeah.
We kind of talked about this earlier, but TikTok by Britney Slay. It's like. It's like mainly Britney. It's the whole Glee Club.
Wait, also
when they throw up in their drunk.
Yes. Oh my God. I was gonna say Blame It on the Alcohol is one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
Like that's probably my number 4 favorite.
It's
when they sing
funny.
Blame It on the Alcohol and they're like,
it's so good. It's all red and they're literally
and Artie
blacked
singing
out.
like he's
No, it's so good. I put that's also on here.
Yeah.
It's like that episode's so good. And them all throwing up like gray on each other. And it was like for a pep rally like against alcohol.
Yes.
Oh
and they were like those special effects were incredible.
Yeah.
And Mr. Shoe was like
he was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then kind of in that same, I don't know if it was the same episode, but it was the same, like it was like a pep rally. Toxic, Mr. Shoe being sexy. That dance it's just so good. It's so good. And that's when Sue says that it's a Britney Spears sex ride. And it's so funny. Okay, this one's a sad one, but it's like probably the most emotional performance in all of Glee. Make You Feel My Love, when Rachel sings it.
All of the quarterback songs.
All of the
so good. But
saddest
so
episode ever. I literally again like was watching YouTube videos last night, and even just watching it last night, like I was like tearing up.
No,
like
I
it is
so
sad. Run Joey Run, we talked about, but so Don't Stand So Close to Me, Young Girl. Sexy Shoe Agenda.
That's
Rise.
sick. Everyone like bully her.
It's so good, and it is so funny. Him being at the piano, like pleading with them to stop thinking he's hot, or with one of them, because it's Emma and her, and they're both looking at him like, like, oh my God. Like thinking like, and Rachel's thinking he's singing this because he's saying that he was like, he thinks I'm pretty and young. Like that's like what she says at the end or whatever. Or no, it's you think I'm young and you want me to stand close to you. It's so good. I love it. Cell Block Tango.
Oh my God.
Was so good, but really sad episode also with the coach and like Glee handles everything.
Really.
They really touch everything. La Isla Bonita. Ricky Martin and Santana.
Oh yeah,
La Isla Bonita. It's so hot. It's very bi Panic. Ricky Martin's so hot and Santana's so hot and my Spanish blood just bubbles. Cough Syrup, Blaine.
So sad.
Iconic.
It's so good.
But iconic. Don't Stop Believin' has to be in there. And The Boy Is Mine.
Oh my God. You need to give it up. Had about enough. It's not hard to see. The boy is mine.
And
anyways.
that's it. And that's
it.
That's all of our rankings. Whoo, man, I'm literally out of breath after this episode. Like that.
No, that was exhausting.
I'm literally about to go home. I have to clean my apartment. I'm putting on
Me
Glee.
too. I'm actually going to do the exact same
I'm going to
thing.
put on Glee and clean my apartment and probably have the best afternoon of my life because I'm going to get back into Glee. Oh my God, I'm so excited to rewatch. I'm starting with the pilot.
Love.
Are you going to start at the pilot or are you just going to put on an epi?
Season 2. I started season 2 always.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not 1? I thought
I need to start at 2 and then go back. I don't know.
Just like get yourself back into it kind of. Okay, I get that. Okay, but yeah, we're not going to do a pop culture roundup or anything because we feel like it's been a lot. We've been talking about a lot. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Don't forget to follow us.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Most updates are on Instagram.
And TikTok too.
And TikTok, yeah, but Instagram is first usually.
Yeah.
Yeah. DM us questions, stories. Yeah, if you have any crazy stories, we really want to hear them. We want details.
We want details. Give us the full thing.
It can't just be like a little. Be like, yeah, no. It needs to. I need details. Like you're telling your best friend for the first time.
Right.
Like send us an email.
Like you're
send
trying
us a long
to explain
DM.
it to someone you've never met.
Yeah.
Like
us. Yeah, exactly. And I want to hear it all. So, and just let us know if you want it to be anonymous.
Yeah.
And we'll do that.
Please, we're begging.
I'm literally begging. Yeah, merch. Rate us on podcasts, on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Leave a review.
If you have any episode things you want to hear, let us know.
Yes, please.
We love hearing from you.
All right. I think that's everything.
Love.
TTYL, XOXO.
That's what you missed on Glee.
And that's what you missed on